you said you wanted to go to Jordan Love, and I actually wanted to ask you guys a question because I'm looking at Love, and it's really funny. Ziggy, during the Atlanta game, when the Packers got the ball back with about a minute left, texting our group chat, the curse right now that we have, and it is such a burden on my shoulders, I feel like, that the Packers videos we've been putting out have been doing really well. By far our best content.
A lot of Packers fans out there.
And here's I love Packers fans. Like I hate the Packers, but I love Packers fans and it's infuriating. They're all so damn nice. And then now they're helping out the show.
You see, Ravens fans suck.
But Ziggy texts with about a minute left. I'm like, all right, great. They're going to lose. He's like, if Jordan Love goes down and gets a field goal here and wins the game, when we put out this video, we might get to 10,000 subscribers because like people are just gonna watch that. And I'm sitting there looking at the television. I'm like, oh my god, he's so right. Like what? I rooted against them, but I just knew in the back of my mind, like if they win this, this is good for the show.
The Falcons kicked a field goal to take a lead, and I was somebody with a ticket on the Packers in that game, so I was watching it, and I'm like, all right, Jordan Love, let's go. Let's see what you got. Then I texted in our chat, wait a minute, Jordan Love, let's see what you got. That's when Ziggy sent that text. If he goes down the field here, we're getting subscribers.
But here's the thing with Jordan Love. Early on in the season, or preseason really, we were talking about him, and we were harsh on him. We were very harsh on him. We didn't believe that he would come in and be a good quarterback, just from what we'd seen, from what we'd heard. We weren't believers. And the expectations for Jordan Love, it's not to be Aaron Rodgers. It's not to be Brett Favre. It was whether or not he'd actually just be a starting level quarterback in the NFL. And so far, the answer has been pretty resoundingly yes. You can look at certain statistics. Packers fans, we're gonna try and take a non-biased approach here. So we hope you appreciate that because it kills me to say all this. But he's leading the league in passer rating. He's highest in the league. That's a great number to be in front of. At the same time, he's third worst completion percentage at 55.8%. So he's looked good, but there are some numbers that say, like, hold on a second. He still has to develop a little bit more. Like when he's comfortable and he's making intermediate short throws, he's accurate. But sometimes things go a little awry so far in these first few games. I see Jordan Love, though, right now as someone who doesn't have a full unit around him. Aaron Jones out, Christian Watson out, Elton Jenkins out, David Bakhtiari's been out. So it's hard to fully judge and criticize. But right now, where do you guys come down on how much do you believe in Jordan Love making this team not only an NFC North contender, but maybe like a little bit of an NFC threat?
How much do I believe in Jordan Love? I think the answer is not a ton. But the good news is that Jordan Love isn't the only person that matters. The person who's been most impressive, I think, actually has been Matt LaFleur. I was saying all offseason, right? People are forgetting that this guy knows how to create a great offense. And Aaron Rodgers had his own likes and dislikes that sort of stopped LaFleur from functioning the way he wanted to. When you look at the fact that the efficiency stats for Jordan Love, like passer rating, EPA, are off the charts, and things like his completion percentage are really bad, this tells you that he's operating in an offense that is built to help him out.
Yes.
He's got a great run game. His receivers are starting to get healthy. They're calling good plays. Of course, like there are issues. The run defense isn't great. Like there are problems in Green Bay, but the offense is operating well. And even though I don't think Love is a huge ceiling raiser, he's got good legs. He's got a solid arm. He can execute the play. I think there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic about this Packers offense, even if you don't think Jordan Love's all that good.
Probably the best defense in the NFC North as well. Despite the concerns you said, the NFC North defenses are really bad. So if Jordan Love is an average quarterback, given the schemes he's been put in so far and given the guys who will be coming back, like, it sucks, but the freaking Packers might be the pick right now to win the NFC North.
I mean, I thought Jordan Love has looked decent enough where this team absolutely can get the number 4 seed in the NFC playoffs. Maybe the 3. Because I think they can beat out the Lions, Vikings, and Bears for sure. Like the Bears, for example, I think Justin Fields terrible. But I think
it's been Chicago. You really can't have you could not have had a worse start to the season than what they have right now.
I mean, Jordan Love to me already looks better than Fields. I mean, I think there's hope.
He's third best quarterback in the NFC North right now.
The thing is, and this is what I saw this last week. And again, he'll get better. It's his second career start, right? Third career start. Maybe?
Well, it was his third last because of that Chiefs game.
Right. So second start this year. On the road, the stadium's getting loud, and you got to have a game-winning drive, and he did nothing. And it's something like that for a young kid like Love, where I don't trust him yet. Let's say they get to the playoffs, which they could, and you go on the road to a team like San Francisco or Philadelphia, whoever. I don't know if I trust him there. So I think the ceiling is capped, but Jordan Love so far to me looks good enough to take his team to the playoffs.
And the crazy thing is in that Atlanta game, they're up 12 points to start the fourth quarter. If things just go a little differently, again, he was 0 for 6 passing, messed up the fourth down, missed some open guys on. It was a third down where he missed an open receiver. Like there were a lot of everything went wrong basically for Green Bay in that fourth quarter. If they win that game the way they normally would, most teams would in the situation, we're sitting here and it's a different story about the Packers right now. We're saying like, oh my God, these they hit the jackpot.
He had a bad fourth quarter for sure, but it goes on both sides of the ball. Again, like I said before, if those last 3 possessions the Packers stopped the Falcons one time, they win the game.
Yeah. And props to Desmond Ridder, too, for getting them down the field, even though he was up and down throughout the day. So, yeah.
And props to Bijan Robinson for getting him down the field.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay wins this game, though, at home against the Saints.
I tend to agree with you. I think it'll be a good – I don't think this is a blowout or anything. I don't think the Saints are a bad team. But right in Green Bay, whoever was home for this one is who I'd lean towards.
Yeah.
And that's a win for the Packers, though, because early on in the season, I'm sure a lot of Packers fans weren't sure that this game would be one that they'd give a W to.
Yeah, well, these are both teams have a lot to prove, right? The Packers, they're trying to prove they belong in the NFC North. The Saints, they're trying to get a lead in the NFC South, where 3 teams are 2-0 for some reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this should be a good game, I think.
So we'll see. And you're right, Ziggy. We'll see if some of those luck plays that Love's had, because there have been some fortunate moments for him so far. That's why his passer rating so high. No interceptions. Only quarterback with 3+ touchdowns and no picks this year. If things turn a little bit, start turning the football over, we'll see exactly how much he could come back down to earth. But it's been a great start for him. Packers fans should be excited. You have a great shot.
One more thing. You put on that Packers uniform as a quarterback. Like I'm so certain. Like I'm so certain that if he put on like a Browns uniform or a Lions uniform,
it'd be over.
Jets, he'd be atrocious.
It'd be over.
But
there are black cloud franchises. And then, what do we even call these? Like golden? I don't know. We'll think of a name for it.
We'll think of something.
We'll think of something. But they're the opposite of the black cloud franchises. That's what the Packers are. It's like the Steelers.
Blue Sky franchise. Yeah, we're Blue Sky franchise.
Blue Sky franchise.
Yeah.